Hello and welcome inside our award-winning locker room show sponsored by your Hampton Road Chevy dealers. I am Adam Winkler. Megan Plain has the evening off. Here at WTKR TV, we have proudly delivered news and weather and sports for 70 years. But this Sunday, we will bring you a broadcast never before seen on these airwaves. For the first time, we will have the Washington football team live on our air. Yes, we are the official home of the Burgundy and Gold, but because the NFL preseason was canceled, Sunday's game against Baltimore is our first broadcast since the name change. And when the Ravens invade FedEx Field for a 1 p.m. kickoff, they will draw an undermanned Washington football team. Chase Young, the star rookie defensive end, not going to play. He's nursing a groin injury. Also missing the Battle of the Beltway will be starting receiver and kick returner Steven Sims Jr. He's got a bad toe. Now, head coach Ron Rivera, he also misses multiple practices this week because he's undergoing treatment for cancer. Now, hurting the team in a totally different capacity, the play of quarterback Dwayne Haskins, the second-year signal caller, has 3 interceptions and 2 lost fumbles in his last 2 games, both losses. According to a report from NBC Sports Washington, Rivera and the Washington coaching staff met with Haskins this week to make it clear he's got to play better if he wants to remain the team's starting QB. This afternoon, coach confirms the chat and explains what was discussed.
That he understands what's expected of him. At least I believe so now. And again, if he hadn't earlier on, that's my fault because I got to make sure I get my point across to every player. And as I'm watching, is he aware of what the circumstances? Is he aware where the down and distance? Is he aware that we're in field goal range? All those things are important to tell me that he's growing. You know, we saw so much of it early on, and then we've kind of regressed a little bit. So we want to see him kick-start it and get it going back again.
As for Sunday's opponent, not only will Washington face the reigning NFL most valuable player in quarterback Lamar Jackson, the Burgundy and Gold will host a hacked-off Ravens team. Monday, Baltimore was blasted at home by the reigning Super Bowl champs, a game in which the Ravens were favored. So now, a salty squad makes its first trip to FedEx Field in 8 years.
We're still Ravens. You know, we're still going to fight. We're still going to keep going. I mean, don't peak too early. We always say that, and it's still early in the season. I mean, it's a marathon, not a sprint. So, you know, one game's not going to change who we are or change what we do. We're going to still keep coming after, you know, people. We're still going to keep, you know, playing our game. That's who we are. We're Ravens. But we're going to just tighten up some things and get back to the basics.
Washington is a 13-point underdog Sunday against Baltimore. Burgundy and Gold have been bigger home dogs just once since 1994, and that was last season against the Patriots. Again, your official home of the Washington football team is the only place to see Sunday's battle against Baltimore. The Burgundy and Gold kick off against the Ravens at 1 p.m. from FedEx Field. News 3 sports reporter Megan Plain will have pregame and postgame coverage. Quite a day of pigskin right here on News 3. Following Washington-Baltimore, we've got a rematch of the 2018 AFC Championship, Patriots versus Chiefs from Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. And then tomorrow, college football for you. We'll broadcast Texas A&M at Alabama. That'll do it for this edition of the Locker Room Show. For Megan Plain and everyone behind the scenes who helped make this one happen, I'm Adam Winkler. We say we do it again next week. News 3 at 11 returns after this timeout.